Mabrika, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Taíno. I'm your host, Priscilla Colon, co-founder and creative here at Casa Areyto, and our mission at Casa Areyto is to promote the Taíno language and culture. So if you've joined us before, you know that we've gone through the Taíno alphabet, we've talked about some Taíno resources that we've been using, and you know how Taíno has influenced so many other languages around the world. So today we're going to start talking about some basic greetings that you can use in your everyday life to start speaking Taíno more fluently. Now, during my day job, what I really have done for many, many years is to help people learn very difficult languages, things like Baluchi, which was really an oral language up to very recently in the Middle East. So I have a little bit of information, some tips that I have used in my day job to help us learn some Taíno, and I'll be applying them to our lessons here. So let's talk about word parts. Now, word parts are found in many languages. Now, these little parts of words are little pieces or chunks that you can put together to create new words, and this happens in English too. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. In English, we have, for example, the word triangle, and tri is a prefix, a little word part that comes at the beginning of a word, and it lets you know that a triangle has 3 angles because that's what tri means. Let's take a look at a suffix. So in the word hopeful, full is a suffix. It's a little part that comes at the end, and it lets you know the meaning of the word. It means full of hope. So why are these word parts important? Well, now that you understand what each of these word parts mean, it's going to be a lot easier for you to pick up on other words. So how does this apply to Taíno? Well, Taíno has lots of word parts. That means the more word parts that you know the meaning of, the more you're able to comprehend it. So let's take a look at an example word. So the first example word is Taíno. Taíno actually means good people. So how do we know? Well, Taíno has 2 word parts, Tai, which means good, and No, which means more than one person or people. So put them together and Taíno means good people. Now that we know that, let's take a look at the next few phrases that we have available. These include Tai Gwe, which means good day, Tai Karaya, which means good night, and Tai Guaitiao, good friend. Let's take a closer look at Tai Gui. So we know that Tai means good. And if you took a look at our first video on the alphabet, you know that Gui means sun. So Tai Gui literally means good sun. And when do you see the sun? During the day. So Tai Gui means good day. Let's take a look at the second one. Tai Karaya. We established that Tai means good, and Karaya means moon. You also learned that while we were going through the alphabet. Put them together, Tai Karaya means, literally speaking, good moon. And when does the moon come out? At night. So you're saying good night. Let's take a look at the last one. Tai Guai Tiao. Tai, we already know, means good. And Guai Tiao is a new word for you. It means friend. So Tai Guai Tiao means good friend. You see how easy that was? So now that you learned the word part Tai, every time you see Tai in a word, you know it means good. So you're going to be able to identify the meaning of the word much faster. From that simple exercise, you now know Taíno, which means good people, Gui, sun, Tai Gui, good day, Karaya, moon, Tai Karaya, good night, Guai Tiao, friend, Tai Guai Tiao, good friend. But the fact is, you know a lot more than that. You can put all of these words and phrases together in different orders to get new phrases. So for example, you could say, Tai Gui Guai Tiao, which means good day, friend. Or you could say, Tai Karaya Karaya, which means good night moon, just like the title of the book, right? Or you can even put a bunch of them together in the following phrase, Tai guai tiao Taíno, which means good Taíno friend. So you see how simple that was? Just by learning what Tai means, you're able to learn at least 10 different words and phrases that you can use in your everyday life. So today, I'm actually going to sign off with one of the phrases that we've learned. Tai karaya guai. That means good night, friend. So thank you again for joining. I hope that you'll continue to subscribe to these videos, watching them, sharing with your friends. I know that together we can bring back Taíno. Thank you again. Have a good one.